And then in the context of wellness, what words of wisdom would you share with the younger officer? Someone who's just starting out in this career, maybe something you wish you would have known earlier or something that's helped you along the way.
Uh, yeah, so I think I talked about it, and I'll mention it again, but the healthy habits, and I think that builds resilience. Yes, I had to work out Peace Town, but there were so many other things that wasn't. And I think in time it just catches up. That's kind of what happened with me. It was like, hey, I just truly remember thinking this, 5, 6 years ago. I don't know that I'm not going to make it through this career if I don't change some things.
Mm.
Uh, and what it is different for everybody, right? Things I added to help myself along the way, and have made a big difference. To now, they're pieces that I absolutely want to do but have to do. And, I'll just give a good example. Is Fridays are usually my day off, and my kids are usually in school. My wife's working, so I go to the gym, do my cardio, and that's when I get the full plunge right after, and then get the hot tub, and it just relaxes me. Listen to a podcast while I'm doing it, and I come out of that feeling so refreshed to start my weekend. Um, so my wife kind of laughs at it, but she knows how important that Friday is for me, because again,
Yeah.
it's that healthy habit I created. That can really relax me even if it's a stressful week, or I know I got a lot of things ahead of me. Um, so if I, again, younger, starting over, create some of those habits. Again, try to expand yourself, look broader than just working out, because that's all I did. I would have never done yoga 20 years ago. Now I'm like, absolutely, I do it. That's just an example. There's plenty of examples I gave you, things I'm like way open to that I never was back in the day, that allows you to clear your mind, like walking, things like that. So the healthy habits, I'd say, and then again, I know I touched on it earlier, but I think when you're young in this career, there's, certainly when you get to, where I'm at in the organization now, you realize how much of the big picture it is you're in charge of here and how many things matter. Um, but I think a lesson I did learn along the way was again, things you can control and not control. I think as I'll speak for myself, younger, you get caught in the emotion of things. Maybe it was within your shift and you're not happy with something that's going on in the organization. And really, at the end of the day, you got to realize you have very little control over some of these things, but some things you do. And losing sleep, losing stress, getting emotionally worked up over things that are beyond your control, that you're going to drive yourself nuts. Whereas focusing on things you can control, and if it's something within the organization, we certainly try to be open here. I like the communication, from top to bottom, to work really well. If you guys have some great idea to fix a problem that I don't know about, then please make sure it gets up here. We'll consider it. And my job is to at least consider it. And then if it can't be done, or it can't be done in the way that maybe they think, is to give them a reason why. And that's where they have to be okay with it, is in the control thing. Like, hey, that's beyond something you can change at that level. And even there's plenty of things at my level that I can't control. There's
Yeah.
so much. You can only work with the things you know can. If you can kind of get that mentality early on, I think you're going to be a lot better off, because you're not going to hit those frustration periods where you think, you mentioned earlier, the us versus them. Like, we're all trying to solve this problem together.
Yeah.
So let's do that, and not get caught up in the emotion of things that are just beyond our control.